Okay, guys, I'm extremely mad right now. Well, of course, not as mad as I was, but I'm still mad. Today, I was at lunch joking around with one of my friends, and this other kid, like, we were, like, throwing fake punches like this. And, you know, this other kid, he, uh, he had the nerve to ask my friend, "Are you gonna fight a cripple?" Now, as I have said many times in the past, I am not crippled. There is a huge difference between handicap and cripple, and people need to know that. Now, of course, if you Google it, to them there isn't much of a difference. There's many stories out there, but there is a difference. You see, and I just Googled it just for hell, and just for the hell of it, and it turns out that one of the things says that they are the same thing, and mostly people with disabilities find it offensive, which I find I find that even people without disabilities find it offensive. Now, this is just me talking as a person with a disability, but in my personal opinion, this needs to stop. All of this name calling, all of the labels, the whatever we get, this needs to stop. I've seen people, and it's not even disabled people. There are normal people in the world that get labeled. But what I'm saying is, when you have an asshole that doesn't understand you, doesn't know anything about you, and that puts labels on you, and what does that prove? Absolutely nothing. You know, and this is what really aggravates me more than anything, is what I just basically said. He doesn't know anything about me. He's, you know, we've probably only talked like 2 times, and none of it has been like friendly conversation stuff. But what I'm saying is, people are so quick to judge before they get to know you. People say stuff without thinking about it because some people don't have a filter. And I don't know why that irritates me, but I guess it would irritate you or anyone if they got called a name. Unfortunately, it's not like it was physical violence, I understand that, but it still hurts. I go through a lot. I know there's people out there that are worse than me, as I've said many times, so don't misunderstand me when I say this. But don't underestimate me or anyone else with a disability, because it doesn't matter the circumstance. When I was, depressed for 3 years, and I didn't, in 2013, and I didn't know how to deal with it, I was getting into fights. I still got into fights last year. I mean, and that's not who I am. I am genuinely a happy person that cares for everyone in this world. And that might, and to some people, they could care less about anything. I try to get up every day with a purpose and a goal and ambition. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me what people say, especially about me or anything, because I choose to rise above. Our society labels people with disabilities. Our society puts us in categories, which is what I hate. I've said that many times. Like, people with disabilities over here, normal people over here. If you are bullying someone lesser than you, someone in a wheelchair, someone, you know, shorter, smaller, weaker, what does that prove? You ever heard the phrase, pick on someone your own size? Pick on someone your own size. Yeah. In your minds, oh, a person in a wheelchair is a real easy target to get picked on. It Some of you, some people in today's world need to step back and realize they have problems too. We're not perfect. None of us are. The bottom line is we have to accept and respect everyone in the world because everyone in the world has flaws. Everyone in the world has something they wish they could change about themselves, something they could do that someone else can do. But if you pick on someone for that reason, that doesn't prove you're strong. You that doesn't prove you're the top guy. No, that proves that you are a loser. Plain and simple. I talked about everyone should respect, everyone has to respect people in society, but just because they have to doesn't mean they do. And I guess that's the most upsetting part. It's not the name calling, it's not any of that. It's purely our society. It's purely the way that everything has changed over the years. Now, I didn't say anything back to this kid. I didn't do anything to this kid. I just blew it off. I just blow everything off because at the end of the day, I'm starting to realize what is it going to solve to talk to a person that doesn't understand something? What is it going to, like, what is it? Because those people don't get it. Those people don't want to get it. So it'd be like talking to a brick wall. I am I am no different than anyone else. Yes, I am in a wheelchair. Yes, I have to do things differently. Yes, things take me longer. Yes, it's more harder. But I don't make excuses to why I can't do something, and I don't choose to be a victim. I choose to be better than the problem. I choose to rise above. See, I feel like if you're watching this and you're from Mandan High, I feel like I gained a lot of your guys' respect from freshman year because I don't let my disability stop me. I don't let being in the wheelchair, I don't let that be. I don't want sympathy. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I want to be accepted as I am because I am just like each and every person in the world. We are not all the same, but that isn't the bad thing. We're unique individuals. That should be a good thing. If you see something happen, if you see someone getting called names, please speak up and say something. I know my friends have joked around with me and called me cripple and everything else, and that's not funny. And their response is, well, I'm just joking around. No, I take offense to that. Because, and I've said this many times, I don't see myself as being in a wheelchair. Because everything becomes truly second nature after a while. When I when I'm in even when I'm in the wheelchair, I feel like, you know, I'm walking down the halls of Mandan High. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I feel like I'm truly on top of the world. I wrote a paper for my English class about disability discrimination. And once I write it and turn it in and get it back, I will look forward to reading it to you guys. I actually found a lot of neat stuff, and one of the things that it said in the article was that you're not alone. Everyone gets bullied and everyone gets called names. And call me crazy for being, a teenager and wanting a perfect society. I mean, I'm not asking for a perfect society, of course, but a better society. For rights. I'm at, like, rights for everyone. I mean, nobody, and I mean truly nobody. And I know that the majority of this video was focused on people with disabilities, but to close this off, I want to say nobody should be discriminated against. Nobody should be bullied. Nobody should be called names, put down, picked on. It's stupid. What are you doing? The people that are doing that, I have this question. What are you doing? You're wasting your time. You are doing nothing with your time that's worthy. You're not changing the world. You're not doing anything. I would much rather be nice all the time than feel miserable behind closed doors because I'm a jerk. Because at one point, that's exactly what I was. I never, and I never used to be like this, as most of you know. And that's, I guess, I can tell you that. It is much more easier every day, 24/7, to be nice than it is to be mean. Hey guys, it would mean a lot to me if you could follow me on all my social media links down below. Um, my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my Instagram page, all that stuff is listed below. It would mean a lot to me if you could find it and like it. Also, don't forget to share this video and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Drop comments down below. Thanks.